This. Oh my gosh! Oh.
What the?
I could have swore I just saw like a black widow or something. Welcome back to the channel, guys. The time has finally come. I've been promising you, I've been telling you we're gonna get to it. It's doing a will it start on our Thermodyne MACK here, and we're gonna get this thing maybe driving around the shop or something, cram it in a gear or do something. But this thing has got a MACK motor in it, quadruplex 20-speed transmission. That's crazy because it's one transmission, not one in the front, one in the back, and you're doing this. There's two sticks, but you know, it's pretty crazy. So we're gonna get this thing cleaned out on, dude, there's spiders everywhere, Ryan. Get this thing cleaned out, I figure, would be the first step. How about instead of throwing everything on the floor, I'll go get a garbage can. Probably a good idea. Can, check. All right. I probably should take note as to what I pull out of here because that may reveal some of the history of the truck, right?
Yeah.
So, fire extinguisher stuff, pretty old. Oh, check that out. The brake valve. Maybe an old one, maybe a new one. I don't know. We don't want to throw that away. Let's put that, put it right there for now. Probably should put it right there. There we go. Boot. Probably made in America boot right there. I wonder what this is. Got razors, yummy. Spare belt. Maybe this is a belt that fits the truck, so we'll save that belt. It looks like a cover, don't it?
Yeah.
Cover for something? Oh, I think I see where it goes, right there in the middle. Oh, dude, there's so much crap in here. A new, this a new brake pedal maybe? Throttle pedal? Looks like a brake pedal. Looks like a gas line. Yeah. Gas regulator there. Lots of springs, and I think these springs came out of the seat that were originally in it. This is plexiglass, so I'm wondering if that had something to do with the window. Nice piece of wood. Since we pressure washed it last, there's more spider webs in here. We got some old broken road triangles. Here's a MACK TRUX chassis number here. Oh. Can't really read anything on it anymore, hardly. You gotta see a date on here? I don't know. Alright, well, let's get all this crap cleaned out of here. Oh, here's some fuel pumps. That's definitely a fuel pump there. Maybe that goes to the one on the engine. It looks new or used. That's a brake something there. I don't want to throw any of this stuff. Oh, dude.
What is that?
I'll give you $100 you use this right here.
What is that?
How does that look brand new still?
It is. It hasn't been broken. It looks like.
I wonder if there's a date on this.
Is it toothpaste?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is old school. This is probably like illegal now. So right quick, we'll take a break from today's video doing the will it start on the MACK and talk about FCR Salvage, our business here that pays the bills and keeps all the lights on, guys. We just got this fresh 2006 W900L for parts. If anyone's interested in some Kenworth parts, it's got an A-cert engine in it, Caterpillar with the twin turbos and all that. I think it's an MXS. I'm not sure because the data sticker's missing. This engine runs. It does have a head gasket issue, I believe. It's getting a little bit of pressure in the radiator. It's got a brand new, like 10,000 mile reman 18-speed transmission in it. We've got 8-bag 355 rear ends on this bird. Rubber knee deep on this thing. I'm telling you what, guys, this is 11R 24.5 Kenworth wheels, all aluminums. If anyone's interested in any of this stuff, drop me an email, fcrsalvage@gmail.com today, guys, if you're interested in any of this thing. We're going to be taking it completely apart, so you better get your hands on it quick. It's actually a really nice truck, very minimal frame rust. Fuel tanks are in great shape. Stacks are so-so. I think you can just throw some spray paint over that. They'd be good. Interior's decent. We've got lots of extra filters, button tuck interior, all around. Nice truck. Let's get back to the video. So this says it expires September of 2017, but I wonder how good toothpaste is good for. How long we're trying to find the date this thing was parked, right? So it's kind of hard. found the atlas that was in here, or the road map, but I couldn't find any dates on it anymore. So there's no like, oh, there might be some documents in the glove box there. Sweet old root beer bottle. You know, they've probably been drinking lots of root beer in here. Yeah. Right.
That's an old one.
No charge. You think it's good? What do you think?
I don't know.
Should we find out?
Does it still work, do you think?
That's what we're about to find out. It's still got the ripcord on it.
Nothing.
No, no more work.
Oh, that's cool.
That's gotta be one of the emblems for the hood. Yeah, B61. That's sick. Well, here's our window for the other side.
Is it glass or?
Yes, it's glass. Yes. Be very careful with that because probably can't get those at MACK anymore since MACK's made in China now, I think. All right, well, most of the big stuff's cleaned out here. Let's get a shop vac. See if we can vacuum Mr. Spider out of here. And then we'll get the hood opened up. All right, let's try to find some documents. We'll get the shop vac going. Look what I found. This has got to be the registration for it.
That's old.
So the last time it was registered, if this is the most recent or current registration, dude, that's how they did registration on one of those old typewriter things. You know, not the actual typewriter, but the one that's like, you know what I'm talking about, do you?
Is it like the old punch-in thing?
Kind of. So date of issue 1983. Dude, that's crazy.
That's cool looking, that's for sure.
Registration back then, $750. What? That might have been when they bought it. The original owners in Deer Lodge, which is where we got it from, Charlie Young. I wonder if that's Cowboy's real name.
Maybe.
The guy that used to own this truck. That's crazy. Dude, this is sick. This is something we should like seriously like frame or something. I wonder if that's like when they bought it. No, this is renewal fee, so $750
Crazy.
in the 80s to register this truck on the highway. And I thought registering a truck right now is expensive. It's like $1,500 now. Oh, there it is. Year 1966.
Dang, dude, that's a lot of money for that.
Well, the year of the truck's is 66.
Oh, okay.
Date of issue 83.
Still.
So you can only have to guess that this is like the original, the last registration of the truck, because I found it in the glove box. So, well, this needs to be saved and safe somewhere. So put it there with the glass. That's really cool. All right, let's shop back this thing. I wonder who this is from. Someone that has a pink Jeep with a bunch of clay in the bottom floor pan. No idea. All right, with that being cleaned out, I think our spider friend's still in there, Ryan.
I think so.
Sorry to tell you that, bud, but I think she's, we're missing a key. So looking in here, that looks like the starter relay, I think. And we've got some cables running. Looks a little sketch. So I'm thinking we're gonna hook the jump box or whatever we're gonna do right up there straight to the starter. That's our stop cable for the engine. All right, well, let's open the hood up and see what we got going in there. You want some springs? Probably just go ahead and remove this seat, you think? Yeah. That was easy. Oh, there's a big boy. Right there. You want me to get him for you?
No.
Big old spider. Right there in the corner. See him right there? See him?
Oh,
See him?
I think so, yeah. Hang on.
What are you doing?
I just afraid of you pushing me next to him.
Woo! Gosh, watch out. You want to suck him up in here? Oh, he ran away, dude. He got off.
You're lying.
I'm serious. He got off. Oh, I see him, I see him, I see him. Oh, he's trying to like pop out. He's trying to do that thing. I'm gonna go to the other side and get him. Oh, I see him. I think I see him. Need a light.
That's the one I was telling you about.
He's like running the joint. Ah, I can't. Oh yeah, I see his legs. Here I am hitting it raw with my bare hand, dude.
You get him?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out later, won't we, when he pops back out.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm kind of liking these will start videos in the shop. I mean, it's fun to start them out there in the woods, but not walking around having all this stuff crawling on you.
Yeah.
All right, we put the hood on there to get it home. Now we're gonna get the hood off. Oh, we're at to vacuum all this on top of the engine too. There's so much stuff. All right, dudes, our engine intake ain't doing too hot. I don't know what this thing is. Maybe an engine breather system. I don't know. Can someone comment down below and tell me what that is? It looks like it's got some lines that go into the side of the engine. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. All right, so it's got definitely has a MACK motor in it. I wonder if we should just get the air blower and just blow all this stuff off. What do you think?
Maybe.
Think we should get the blower or just vacuum it?
Maybe vacuum it.
Let's get the air blower. Sounds easier. So all of our fuel lines are not looking too hot, but while we're waiting on our air pressure to build, figured it wouldn't hurt. See how much oil it's got in there. Because maybe, you know, this thing got parked because it has a bad engine or something. You never know. Makes you wonder why someone would park an old truck, you know?
Yeah.
Other than it having a bad engine, like a 5.7 Hemi or something. It's got oil in it. Look at that. All right, well, air pressure should be about built up. Let's get this thing blown off. Oil tank, maybe?
Oil?
I wonder if that's something, maybe some kind of an extra oil tank. We better be careful if we fire this thing up. Maybe that's extra oil. I wonder if that's what that, maybe that's the,
Oil reservoir.
might be the oil filter. Well, we're gonna get this pipe off right here, because if this thing decides to start up and run away, we do not want, we want to be able to shut her down. So we'll get this closed, this hose off here and get a block of wood ready to rip. We know it's not locked up because it started spinning over.
Yep.
We're rolling it down the hill. So, all right, block of wood and a flathead screwdriver. Perfect place to stand and work on these things. All right, let's get this boy off. I tried moving like the shut-off cable inside the cab where it was shut off for like the last time 40 years ago, 50 years ago. Yeah, 40 years ago. If it was registered in '84, if they truly, you know, drove it legally, then it would have been almost 40 years ago exactly. So, pretty crazy. All right, so our shut-off, fuel shut-off is going to be right here. And I think there's a cable. Well, it looks like someone had the fuel thing. I want to check, make sure our pump has got free travel. The only thing that worries me is the rack inside the pump may be froze in the full throttle position. I don't know.
Yeah, that could be scary.
Yeah, that happens. It happens on them big jobs. All right, so that's the throttle return spring. Here's the shutoff right here. Right there. So we need to find something to get it freed up. All right, got some needle nose pliers. See if we can get this shutoff to move. So, like I said, it's probably, the cable's definitely froze up by now after sitting for 40 years. Oh, maybe. Yeah, it's froze. So We're going to replace it anyways, so we'll probably just go ahead and cut it. I better be careful, these fuel lines are so brittle too. They're going to start leaking once we start it up. There's the fuel primer, check that out.
Where?
Right there. Huh. That's neat.
Hopefully,
well, you should be able to screw it loose and then pull it. Oh, there it went. If the O-rings are still good. Looks like it might be full of water. Oh, dude, this thing's priming up, I think. Oh, false alarm. We had to put some oil in it. Yeah, I smell that old fuel. Take it easy. All right, now we're getting some.
smell it.
I had it too. Oh yeah, we're getting fuel circulation, dude. It might start.
How are you gonna do it without
Oh, I hear leaks.
the key?
I think it's leaking somewhere. Because this is mechanical, baby.
Mm.
As long as that starter's got juice, she'll cheech over. I hear fuel, I think leaking maybe, or flowing. All right, it's got fuel. Tighten that cover back up there, because I think that thing has to go back down. Now it's just a matter of hoping that this pump isn't stuck at full throttle. Let me cut that shutoff cable. All right, let's cut the cable. There it is. I think the pump's stuck at full throttle.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh no. Because, or it might be stuck in the off position. That's the other problem too, because I don't feel any like resistance on the governor. So we may have to pull this top cover off the pump here, maybe. We'll spin it over, get a block of wood ready, but the starter is way down under. And it just has a big old, yeah, I need to get in there and look at it. All right, I found our battery cables, and we've got a engine stopper block right there. So, I wonder where Lake went. We may need him for this.
See my one?
No, it's Aaron.
Am I in a good spot or a bad spot?
You might hop down, we'll put the phone on the tripod in case it runs away.
You think? Oh no.
I mean, it might, you know. All right, guys, we've taken the mics off just in case something happens. We got everything on a tripod. We're gonna hook the jump box to the battery cable, which actually runs inside the truck. And then I'm gonna ground it to the frame and see if we just get it to just barely blip. Ryan, if this thing starts to run wild, climb up this ladder really fast, it's gonna be screaming. It's gonna be scary. I think that is hold it over that intake. I mean it. Hold it there. And they eventually start to slow down. Oh, baby. I'm telling you, dude. Get ready. I think it's 24 volt.
I got 2 jump boxes.
Nah, I got battery for this. This is okay. I don't want to burn the jump boxes up. Let's get our big Optimus, hook them in a series. We need like a breaker or something. A high-end breaker. Just a barely a scotch of ether. Not yet. Let's go. We're going to double down on her. And we'll get it spinning over fast enough. All right, so what we're doing now is making a 24 volt connection. We've got some crappy jumper cables. We're probably going to melt them, but we're going to try to make it work. So we've got some riggedry going on here. I'm putting these post adapters on here because in the likelihood of us creating a connection, it's going to want to melt that lead. I don't want that to happen because I like my lead. It's like we're launching a rocket here.
Pretty much.
You remember as a kid, you like walk away with the fuses and like hit the button?
Yeah.
It could go bad. Dude, you cannot get silicone down in my top. It started like so low.
Oh yeah, never mind. That's
It's
fine.
way down here. The ground is up here at the front. And I can't see the hot. I know it's right there.
Yep.
Hopefully it makes a good count. Oop, that felt good. All right. Where's my gloves? Let's put the gloves on. This is exciting. This is really exciting. Ready?
Yeah.
All right. I probably should have some sunglasses on or something. You got anything in your pocket?
Nothing.
Some safety glasses. Safety first. Got my getaway car. You ready, Lake? Once she spins over, give her a little cheech. Oh, dude.
Dude.
Oh no! Good thing Optimus have a good warranty, huh? We'll be hitting up O'Reilly's in a little bit. Yeah, I don't know what happened. The post just melted off.
Starter.
Huh?
Starter's smoking.
We might have to pull start it. Lake will be in there with the spider. I'll be on the telehandler. Ryan could be in there with spider. I'll be on the hood spraying it with ether.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I was watching it come on. It looked like the ground was smoking.
She ain't getting no fuel. Let's try to prime it some more. Give the starter a break. Oh! You ready? Just trying. Let's put a jump box on one of these. Give it the extra amperage.
That's great.
It's trying to go on air pressure. This first one's going to be the 12-volt one, so good boy's a little warm. So we need an Optimus sponsorship next. That should be the next big goal.
Uh-huh.
All right. Now she should be spinning over a little bit faster. Oh yeah. Come on, baby. Our battery jumper cables are getting hot. It is on fire? What?
It's like, just looks like the, yeah, it actually is on fire.
Blow it out. No.
It's fine.
We need something that's has more lubricity in it. Other than that, because it's drying the cylinders out. No. Got some, yes, never rust lubricant. That's like a mist. So maybe this could help our cause. All right, we're ready? Jump box on. I think the batteries are just dead. I don't have any other batteries you're doing.
Mine and my Jeep.
Yeah.
That's all.
I don't think it's going to let me hook that to that because I don't think it's 24 volts, so I won't be happy. Why is that jump box not working now?
It's probably tired.
It's like, I'm done. I quit. Uh-oh, we lost one. It probably sees too much voltage. Or it might have quit.
Now you're just straight.
It might not be working this whole time either.
That's what
right,
I
ready?
think that's the one.
Come on, baby. I think we're gonna have to pull start it. Now there's like 4 of us here.
Does the clutch work?
No, if it starts up, I'm just gonna have to take it out of gear.
Whoa, it's crazy looking.
What?
just like a metal rod that comes out of the firewall when you do
That's
that.
how brand new Peterbilts are.
I don't know, not like that one.
Yeah,
That
it just
one's
goes in the
weird
floor,
looking.
just into the floor, 389. What is this?
It's got.
Is it a block heater or something, maybe? No.
It's just a ground jumper.
Probably for, if they were in the oil field, they had to use that for filling fuel up.
Maybe.
Keep from sparking. That's probably exactly what that is. I wish it had a compression release. This thing would zing over. It definitely doesn't have one.
Is it not getting fuel pressure, you think?
Well, it should be hitting on ether, and it's not, because it's not spinning over fast enough. Because we could always push it around
Yeah.
and then have a chain hooked to the telehandler, so if it decided to start.
Pick it up.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Push start it with the chains hooked up. And whenever it starts, lift it up so that it can't drive away
Well, the rear of this thing is so heavy, the telehandlers don't want to pick it up.
at all.
We could always push start it in reverse.
Telehandler don't like picking up the front either. But
It'll pick the front up.
It'll definitely pick it up.
All right, well, let's take it outside. We don't need no jump boxes. See if it'll pull start, and I'll just walk next to it, and
That's about to be crazy.
it has no brakes, too.
You don't even have to walk next to these.
So let's put it, aim it all the way out to the rock back there.
If it runs off in the woods.
I did not see it.
All right, we're gonna get this thing pushed outside. Our clutch doesn't work. This just could be, yeah. I figure we'll put it in reverse and push it backwards. This thing's gonna start whether it wants to or not. I think it will. The pump ain't stuck. If we can get her to cheech on ether, put it like down there. All right, we're gonna put Lake at the back and let him push, and we're gonna hook the chain up, so if it decides to take off, he can either pick up, just sit there and run while we can get it stopped. That's the theory, the working theory. Or actually, yeah, you're right, go down. All right. Well, I'll be on the hoverboard. Just start pushing it. It should stay straight. We'll find what gear to put it in. Probably put a little bit higher gear to begin with. I ended up just putting it in gear. All right. Keeps tripping me out. Let's try a low split and see how fast it spins over. Find out, ain't we? All right, we're gonna run a runaway train, literally. Just watch for my hand. If I start doing this, stop.
All right. Go, Bo, go!
No, Bo, no. All right. It's spinning. Oh. Put it in the lower gear. Second. But the problem is they're so close to each other. Let's put it back to third. All right. Woo! This is crazy. I'm not riding this. Yeah, screw it. All right. Well, she's spinning now. Trying. Dude, dude. All right, I'm getting off this thing. There ain't no way. We need someone to steer it. Can you steer it, Aaron? No, I need you to steer it. Just steer it. Someone's gonna have to sit in there and steer it.
Dude, it's building air pressure.
I know it is.
You hear it?
It's spinning. No, it needs like one more higher gear. Or you can just stand right there and steer it, I guess.
Who's gonna drive the wall?
Aaron.
Oh, you give me the hard job, huh?
You're a little more agile. Jump out.
And then you can just yank her out of gear if you have to.
Oh yeah, come on.
She's trying, dude. It's not spinning fast enough.
Huh? Give it some more.
Come on, baby, hit. Oh, we got smoke coming out. That's good. Better start turning it.
There it is. Come on.
Oh, she's running. Oh, yeah. Come on, baby. Loosen up. Put it in neutral. Oh, no. Stop. All right. We're running out of road. Let's pull it back.
Dude, she was there.
I know. All right. We got a full can of ether. We're recharged. We got some cylinder lubricant right here. Turning to the right. Let's go. He's got to get speed going. Put it in neutral, neutral. It's not getting fuel. As exciting as that is, we're not getting fuel. The rack may be in the shut in the off position. Like I feared. We don't want to blow a rod out the side of this block with all this ether.
Or do we?
All right, guys, so I'm cracking an injector line loose, and we'll push her and see what happens now. You know, throw it in reverse. Let's see what it does.
I'll look for that.
And we'll see if we get some injectors pumping any fuel out. Any fur. It's gonna be all the way over and up like a regular truck. Put it in like a higher range. So you got the one closest to you, put it in the highest. All right.
Right there. What does direct mean?
That's the ether that's still in it. Tell them to keep going.
Keep going.
Well, she's spinning over good now.
Yeah,
Reverse,
she
though,
is.
should have been doing it.
Whoa.
It's not fuel though. Tell them to stop. We still don't have any fuel. I think that the rack is stuck in the off position. Let me crack another one loose. I know, the sun. Ah, dang. Gotta be careful while you twist an injector line off too. I think the rack is stuck in the off, unfortunately. I haven't had this much excitement making a video in a while. We said that about the last one, didn't we? This is gonna be a long video.
Hey, there's a choke in here that is pulled all the way out.
Yeah, I already cut that. That was the shut-off cable.
Oh, you cut it?
Yeah. All right, tell them to go ahead.
Phew.
Yeah, no fuel. Crap.
You gotta go with it, buddy. I'm trying to go to the middle.
All right, we need a 11/16. All right, guys, so right here is access cover to this top of this injection pump. So we're gonna need to get in here and get the top of it off. If I got the right size, what the heck? I had an 11, not a 12. Just got so much crap built up on it. Get this cover off, and maybe we can find the rack stuck in the off position. Oh, there went some washers. So, the whole thing's actually really clean inside. This is our rack right here. It's stuck. That's really clean. That's surprising. And this is our shut-off, which pushes it backwards. We need something to pry it forward without messing up the gaskets and stuff. Which could be problematic because if this doesn't move, these plungers that are in the top of the injection pump here are not happy. That's usually what happens. Yeah, I'm kind of scared to take this pump off because, let's face it, putting in the timing and all that could be problematic. So we can get it to move a little. Oh, it's moving. I think, or I'm just bending the crap out of it. One. Oh, I think it's starting to move a little bit. Alright, let's see if we can snake this cover out of here. Oh boy, it's cast iron. Big old paper gasket. It's crazy. Well, I can't see jack crap because there's a big old fender in the way. But them plungers are in there. Poop. If I didn't care about this thing, we'd just take a torch to the... Dude, my chest is killing me. I'm getting too fat to lay on stuff like this anymore. Well, guys, here's the deal. Down inside here, let me climb up here again. And the injection pump is actually really clean inside. But down here on the side, you can see these plungers. You've got, if I can get my finger adjusted in here so you guys can see it. You've got some that are stuck up, which should not be like that. And you've got the barrels are not spinning like they're supposed to. So this is an old pump, which makes it a lot easier to work on than most of this new stuff. So we're gonna have to pull the barrels at the top if we can without pulling the pump off. Or try to get them freed up from the side, but there's this huge fender liner inside, which hurts everything. It's in the way. This may be a part one of part two, will it start? I think that's what it's gonna be. We gave it all the effort we had, guys, but that pump is just flat out stuck in the off position, which is much better than being stuck in the on position. But I think with a little time and effort, I can get in there and soak some plungers with some PB Blaster or some hot shots or something, get them start moving up and down. We gotta get that inner fender out first, though. That's a must, so I can get in there and work on it properly without trying to mess something up on a pump that you probably can't get anymore. So, and I don't want to worry about pulling it off and trying to retime it and get it all back together. So let's get this thing pushed in the shop. Well, guys, that's gonna make a wrap for today's video. I don't want to rush getting the fender out and getting that pump because it's something I'm going to have to pull off, let it sit for a few days, coat the plungers in there. I've done this stuff in the past, not on this exact injection pump, but most of these inline 6-cylinder pumps are very, very similar. And the older they are, the simpler they get to take apart and put back together. So comment down below if anyone can tell me what this is. I feel like this is an oil filter. I really do think that's what that is. And it kind of scares me because them lines that are on the bottom of it look a little dry rotted. So it might be something we really need to pay attention to. And don't forget, if you guys are interested in the W900L on any parts off this thing, or we'll sell the whole truck as is, let me know. fcrsalvage@gmail.com. See you guys in the next video. Peace.